naked. I don't have my wings on. Never mind, they're right here. That was very badly played. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a quick outline of how to make Tinkerbell wings. I will not make them again. They drove me insane and I spent a month making them. I will direct you to the link that I used, which helped me greatly, and I appreciated finding that link on Google. Oh, it's very glittery. Oh, okay, so basically you need coat hangers, old ones preferably, mainly for the fact they're going to get broken. You need wire cutters, or pliers, whatever you want to use, one of them two. Probably elastic, but if you get that elastic you will have the red strap tightness from wearing it for however long. Sticky tape, as you can notice, and stockings. Best stockings to buy would be the ones that go thigh high or knee high. Why? Because you're going to be end up screwing them up, and you don't really want to buy a whole length one if you're just going to cut it. I bought my stockings from Aldi and they were about $3, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they're about $3, and it comes with 4 pairs in them, so it's enough to make all 4 wings. So you untwist the coat hanger. I didn't even have a spare one lying around. You untwist the coat hanger with your wire pliers. You bend the shape to where you think it's perfect. Now, I thought this was perfect. Obviously, yours probably won't be as bad, but it will be interesting. Then once you think you've perfected the shape, you pull the stockings over each wire. Yay! Which comes the hard part, because somehow you've got to connect all 4 stocking ends. This is why you need sticky tape, because once you've figured it out, because this took me like all day to try and figure out. Once you do it, the trick is to find 2 ends, so maybe these 2, find their ends, tie the stockings together. Okay, that seems easy. Tie the other 2 ends, tie them together. So you've got 1 end pretty much done of each side. So you've got the 2 bottom ones sorted and you've got the 2 top ones sorted. Here comes the tricky part, trying to get top and bottom wings to connect. Because you've already done knots, you have to somehow get them to connect, tie them together, and it's going to end up with like this big bulgy stocking type of look, which is absolutely horrid, and you don't want people to see it. So you've masking tape, most likely, or clear tape, whatever's easier and whatever you think. I used masking tape and it worked fine for me. So you wrap it around. Just probably do it once, because if you're going to be using elastic, like I said, there is different things to use with your wings, but I chose elastic for the fact that it stretches, and sure it is tight, but it does stretch, and it is, you can paint it. What I used to color the green in, because obviously you can probably buy like tights new in them, but like I said, I use stockings, and they're the beige color stockings, which you can see on my legs. That looks so weird. So that's what I use. What I used to color the wings in green was hairspray, mainly for the fact I couldn't find spray cans of green, and it was quite frustrating. So it was just cheaper to buy hairspray for about $2 a can. I probably use like 6 cans. So what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. $12 for 6 cans. And I just sprayed them all over the wings as perfectly as I can. Another trick there is to do one side at a time. It is easier that way. And probably lay it down on the grass. Like if you have grass, or lay it down on concrete, wherever, on a flat surface, preferably not inside, because the green paint will go everywhere. You can paint it using normal green paint, but it's only up to you. You can do however the hell you want. It's your costume. Yeah. And so you let that dry. You do both sides and you let that dry. The green hairspray didn't come with glitter, so I bought glitter hairspray and sprayed it all over, because, what the hell. The glitter hairspray, because I didn't want it to be perfect, I probably used about 4 cans. I didn't want it to be perfect, and I still had some left over, so I probably used 3.5 cans, and I ended up using some for my hair and for my dress and my stockings, which I don't know, I probably can't tell, but my stockings are covered in glitter and it looks really cool. Okay, now once it's all dry, you figure out how you want the elastic, which is the fun part because you need someone else to help you, just so that person can tie it. My mum did the tying for me, which is so lovely of her, because it took us 4 attempts to get it right, because every time I took it off my shoulders it would fall apart. So you would make a nice tight loop through both sides. A trick there is to put sticky tape over it so it doesn't move while you're trying to take it off. So even if it's just a quick hold together for sticky tape, you can always rip it, the quick one off. You can always rip the sticky tape off and then fix it up once it's off your shoulders. And then it's up to you if you want to paint the elastic. I sort of did, but it didn't really work out as well. So you don't get your elastic tangled, put a bit of sticky tape on it, so then you can be like, okay, I don't have 4 armholes, I have 2. So that's what I did with mine. That was easy. I will link you to the description, to the link that I used to make my wings. They were helpful because the other ones confused the hell out of me, and especially if you Google Tinkerbell, it will come up with children's stuff. And dude, I'm 20. I'm not 6. Okay. I will quickly show you how to do your shoes, because, well, the shoes are only going to make like a 2-second video, not even that. Give me 1 second. I should have brought them over from there. Enjoy my butt. Okay, now these are my shoes. This is my favorite shoe brand to use, and it's Emerson. But because it isn't the usual shoe that I normally buy black ones that are a particular style and shape. So these ones aren't the exact ones that I always love buying, but it's the same brand. It cost me about $12 to buy these. Yay! But I don't wear them. I probably won't wear them again because, like I said, I prefer the black shoes because black shoes go with anything, and green ones you can only wear with particular costumes. So this I did in about an hour. It was quite frustrating and it drove me insane. Why? Because I learnt that you actually don't put glue on the pom-poms. You put glue on your frickin' shoe. Jeez, it would have been nice to know that before. So I had my fan on in my room while I was making this. And it dried overnight and I was like, yes! The craft glue I used is just a cheap brand that you can buy from any $2 shop or cheap shop, whatever you call them. I have like 3 bottles, which I don't know why, but I do. If it's just craft glue, it works with fabric, nylon, and a few other things. I should go read it and tell you guys, but I really can't be bothered getting that up again. I bought these because Christmas is pretty much just around the corner. Usually with Christmas, it's great because all these decorations come out and you can start using them for your costume, which is where I got these little suckers from, because I could never find them. And then once the store started putting Christmas decorations up, I was like, oh, I found you! Yay! So, I don't know if you can notice, but it's all glued down. According to the craft packet, the craft glue, you just wipe it off with a wet cloth, which is pretty easy. I'm not too sure if it does any damage to the shoes though, but I don't really care because I'm not going to be wearing these again. Well, I probably will if I do a Tinkerbell costume again, but, you know, I won't wear them any other time. So you dab a bit of glue, like a lot of glue, a lot of glue, around where you think you want to put your pom-pom thing, and then you just hold it down for a few minutes so it seems stable, and then you put it in front of a fan or an aircon or next to a window, wherever breeze is coming through, okay? Don't let children near it because it is glue and it is sticky. Oh god. And you will probably have to end up making your shoe again. Or you could be really clever if you're really good at it and make your own freaking shoe cover things. But I'm not that clever, so I did it the easy way. Sorry. That was me. I'm sorry. But like, it's pretty easy, which is why I did 2 of them. I did this while I was watching a movie, so, well, the movie went for about 2 hours, and I did this within an hour. And it takes about 12 hours to dry, probably not even that, depending on how breezy the shoes were put. Like I said, I had it in front of my fan while I slept. So from about 10 o'clock to 6 a.m. they were dry. They were drying. So, oh, it was pretty sorted. So, and I left that to the last minute, so it's a last minute thing you can do. It's totally up to you. You don't have to, like, especially if you go and buy expensive shoes, you totally don't have to add the pom-pom things. But I got complimented a lot on the shoes. My costume not so much, but the shoes, everybody's like, oh my god, I love your shoes, I love your shoes. And I'm like, thanks. It's like a 2-second job. You love my shoes. Okay. Right. So I thought I'd show you that. That's pretty easy. I will, like I've been saying for the whole video, I will link you in the description box the link that I used to make my wings. It seems pretty easy. So until next time, my little lovelies, I will see you. Bye.